Hey everybody, welcome back. It's more wargame time. Just gonna play some ranks. Let's roll for a deck and see if we can come up with something interesting. What did we have last time? I don't remember. Blue dragons. I'm not gonna cut off the applause this time around. Blue dragons. Oh, we already had like Moto and Meg, and both are interesting. So you know what we're gonna do? Wait, did we have Japan armored? We didn't. Alright, that's good. That's good. Because I wanna just spam non-ions, right? In case you don't know, they have like a semi autoloader, if you will, like a magazine. They fire, I believe, I always forget if it's 3 or 4. I believe it's 4. 4 shots in like a relatively fast burst of like, I want to say like 3 seconds or 4 seconds real time, and then have to reload for longer than that, right? So while on average you have 10 RPM per minute, if you're looking at the rate of fire of like 15 seconds, like of every like 1/4 of a minute, they have like a rate of fire of like 15 RPM or something like that, and that can be really funny and really strong. So let's see if we can make get some use out of that. Unfortunately, of course, in armored you do not get infantry CVs. You only get, and Blue Dragons only has small trucks. It's always annoying. What do we want in our infantry tab? True Mud are great, like just very good. We probably want Mistrals because we don't get the Tansam short. We're missing all the wheeled AA, and they have some pretty good wheeled AA, specifically the Tansam. Okay, we have this covered. Do you want some spam? We're gonna go for Yebigun, one of the best reservists in the game. Arguably the best. Thanks to the transport, which is very, very good for 5 points. Sojong Su 85 in the KFV with the grenade launcher could be fun for some anti-infantry DPS. And then, like, as like all-rounder, this is always a nice card to have against IFVs and such. Let's give this a shot. We're gonna really struggle in town fights, but I don't think these guys are gonna be particularly great. With only 5 HP, they're very vulnerable to fire support, and in towns, these things aren't nearly as good as flamethrowers. Then again, you know what? Let's give them a shot. You see them so rarely. Maybe they're gonna do the job. Maybe they're gonna do the job. Opium? Let me order it like that. Support. We get the K9 Thunder, which is just very good. Hawk, always solid. And then I think I'm just gonna go for the pivots knockoff. Well, I say knockoff, but it has more front armor, which is really nice, and side armor. And then we have the Mistrals as well. Don't forget about that. Tanks. Let's just go with 2 elite Q-Marus. They're not gonna be our main tanks, so let's just run 2 of them. Maybe we're gonna use them, but I really want to focus on the Nanayon, right? Including this one. Usually I don't like heat tanks, but with the burst they have, and this having pretty good range, heat spam can actually work. So I specifically also want to focus on these bad boys. Maybe a car review as well, but mainly Nanochniki A and G, I think, is what I want to focus on. Some recon. For 5 points, I think I should run these. Maybe I'm gonna run a second card. M36s don't really need fire support, I'll be honest, but let's run some stuff anyway. H1S and J are solid options. Now, in the cast of Nick the Man versus Greyhound, I did say you could. It's a bit spicy, and not a lot of people do that, but I'm gonna give Downwetting a shot. Then again, in this deck, I probably value the Ace F capabilities more, since I shouldn't rely on planes as much. Let's do it anyway. Peace Pheasants shouldn't be as important, so let's go for an F1. For some more multi-role capabilities when it comes to targeting ground units. Peace Pheasant, one card is probably still good. And I do actually want another card, planes, so I'm gonna get rid of the Renzo. And put in... Do we want a Peace Pheasant one? Sure, let's put in the Peace Pheasant one. If those were 3 upvoted, I'd upvote those F1s. Alright. Let's try this out and see what we can do. And by that I mean I'll see you in a second once we find a game. Alright, please not nuclear. Alright, ugh. It's better than nuclear. Better than nuclear. I'm not sure how I feel about this. we we could try tank crushing golf. And that would be really funny. I don't know why I talk like this, but it would be really funny. Not the map that I would have liked, because there's a low-ish chance that we're actually gonna be able to like heat bully heavy tanks, but let's give it a shot either way. Let's try to like actually bum rush Bravo. Or do we? How do we want to approach this? Maybe I should bum rush into here and take this. I can take this part via this road here. And then by taking this, we can push the rest of Bravo? Is that a plan? I don't know, man. Look, we're playing a deck that is not suited for this map. But then again, though, I guess, you know, if we get good line of sight here with the helicopter, we can make some plane shenanigans, but that's... While Drags is good at that, it's not, like, unique, so, let's try that. There's probably something that's really gonna punish us, but who cares? Let's get a bunch of 2-stacks. I don't know if 1-stack, 2-stack, 3-stack, 4-stack, doesn't really matter. Do we get an early Hawk? Do we want an early Hawk? I don't know. Actually pull you a tad bit back. We need the meat shields first. Let's get an early Hawk. Let's not be stingy. The far up front, I don't care. Spotted, put it. It'll arrive all the same. For mid, let's get like some of that. Let's get another one there. Let's get a Mistral on the left. Some of you to cover the ground. Some KFVs and just hope our opponent's not gonna push there. We also still want to push that part, so let's get some Yebigun. Followed by some KFVs. You know what? Let's just get like a single Nanayon. We have pretty much no recon on the field. Get some, at least some recon. Alright, ready. I don't know what I'm doing. We're just gonna wing it. 6 isn't a ton, but I think it's gonna be fine. I hope it's gonna be fine. No idea if I know who this is, but it makes it more exciting. It's like fun. And before we get healer rushed, that'd be also really funny. We'd get wrecked, but it would be funny. Come on. Okay. You're just gonna try to unload in there. Actually get you in the one further back. You enter in there. K200s, I don't know, just in random positions. Actually the one... Hera? Puts it... This is... Oh my god. Okay, there's a red mixed. Armored? Red armored. Okay. Oh boy, you're fast. Please get it. Oh my goodness. Please tell me you're empty. Ooh, side shot. T80s, T80s. Those PvPs have one side armor, by the way, so side shot is one shot. That's really neat. Oh, the weapon's jammed! Let's go! You gotta be careful though, those beam P2s will actually fuck us up. Oh, 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 you're out of ammo. That's bad. Stay in that bush here. Now this charity is actually really annoying because they can like double tap me if I'm not careful. Also my stabilizers are really bad, apparently, okay. What's happening up here? Not much, how about you? Let's get more. It kind of worked. Oh, give me that. Give me that. Oh, maybe I should turn you on. Honestly, it's just leave you a space defense. Let's go. Okay, gotta be careful, he has recon tanks. And many of these tanks don't have medium optics. Yeah. Here's some supply. Get into the building, Shinji! PvP could carry Shilos, i.e. Reset. Man pads. No, he hit. Let's go. I wanna flush out that. Come on. Ow! Oh no, they stunned me. Did you survive? Come on. Ah, we killed it! We killed it! I don't know what they carry. Those are... Maybe Proletariat 90. The Yugo 5-pointers. Rooks are prototypes. Neat. Don't waste huge amount on that, please. Now, if you could hit with your law, that'd be great. Did we kill this? I think this might have killed it. I don't know why I told you to move there, but I guess it was good. Actually, these close range engagements are not ideal for me. Because he obviously doesn't get any... Oh my god, he just took 3 shots there. He doesn't scale with their AP. Its AP doesn't scale with range, of course. So we don't really get the bonus of getting close. Other thing is they have 400 kilometers autonomy, which is just not quite enough. Well, there you can see the poor optics on the T-80. Couldn't spot those JSDF rangers. Thank god that Hera was a bit too late to spot me. Come on, come on. That is the worst Hawk. The worst! Also, that Mistral isn't much better either. Smart with the fire position there. Probably try to push in here. Rocket pod? Hilo? Not my Hawk! Oh, that's a plunder. ATGM, okay. That's line of sight. Get another top G. You have medium optics at least. Optical failure, let's go. It was also aiming at a KFV first. That is really. Still don't have a mortar, by the way. Careful. Oh, those are the Finnish Conquerors. That is actually very good information. Oh my god, you have done a sight on that? Jesus. I don't know if I actually killed it there. Because it means that if you ever see a Finnish transport, kind of no, it's almost Very likely to be the ATGM squad. And vice versa. If it is the only ATGM squad he runs, we know that if we don't see a finished transport, and we know it's not an, or if we see a different transport, we kind of know it's not an ATGM squad. Well, likely at least. Or it's more likely not to be one. Oh, GG already? God damn it. Oh my god, DKD. Oh, is it? I don't know what it is now. Oh my god, though. That was really sick. It was short and sweet, but it was really sick. Those Nanayons went ham. Got lucky with some crits, but it is also part of it, right? If you just have so much more stuff shooting at the enemy units, you have this, much higher chance of getting a crit on there, right? Oh my god. That was, gotta look at the replay, man. That was it was actually really funny. That was really funny. M1107. I wonder if that's the only CV they run. Probably not. But those T80s got messed up. That is also just like almost like the perfect kind of situation, right? We have just enough armor to not get one shot by those T80s at a lot of distances, right? And given how cheap we are, that is really annoying. Yet, we are a much bigger threat with those things than your average 35-point tank to said T80s, right? If we had engaged in a forest, we'd be screwed, right? Because then they'd be able to one-shot us. We have, what, 6 armor, right? You need 24 AP, which that T80 would definitely get in the forest. But we always got out like 2 or 3 HP, or sometimes even 4 HP. And we always see the same damage, which is, of course, we don't get range scaling. Oh my god. Oh, they in fact were not get empty. Oh, he messed up there heavily. So did I with these, but what did I get popped by? Probably BMP. No, not BMP2. What did I get popped by that I got out at like 9 HP? That was also honestly very, very, how should I put this? Optimistic push. Chumats really saved me there. They did a lot of work with all those IFVs. That's what Chumats are so good at. And here they do much. They got just wrecked by those Nanayons. 50 kills are also nice when you're in range. It's a good MG. It took 3 damage and got the weapons jammed, right? It's fixed now, but look at that T80 getting deleted there, man. Ah, this is so funny. This is so freaking funny. I think I'll run this back for the next video. I won't have time for another match today, unfortunately. But I think I'll run this back. This was really fun. Really underrated thing, I think. It's by no means like super S tier best deck for ranked or some stuff like that. But I think for once, this is like one of the few scenarios where like heat spam is actually like viable to an extent. And I think the first time I really saw it work was when, was it Krot or Krot's team in the 4v4 tournament? Maybe even against us or against a different team, I don't remember. Using it in that 4v4 tournament. I don't even remember what kind of tournament that was. It was a team game tournament, or maybe it was 3v3. Either way, I saw him do it a year or 2 ago, and copied it from, well, copied, but like, yeah, did it as a result. Holy, is he really not spotting those? Wow. I mean, they have good stealth, but I didn't realize that poor optics were that bad to good stealth. And that's why, right, the medium optics on tanks is so important, right? Yes, you will very frequently have infantry around or other stuff that might have medium optics, but so many times that infantry will be like slightly to the left or right or a bit behind, and suddenly doesn't have line of sight to whatever's shooting at you, so you can't spot it. Right? That's why medium optics is so important. It doesn't automatically like kill a tank to not have it, right? T80 is very good, despite having poor optics. And if it had medium optics, it would honestly be way too strong. For its price. But yeah. Very little here. Oh, Finnish BMP2s. Oh, that is right. I was totally not paying attention to the nationality of the BMP2s. Oh, well, I was not. Well, maybe I just never spotted the Finnish ones. I only spotted the East German ones. And then again, right, if you see BMP2, it's almost always a Finnish one. The only other thing that is, I think, just has the name BMP2 should be the Soviet one, right? The Czech one has a V, the Polish one has a W. Either way, fun and short and sweet match, but we're gonna have to run this back, all right? So let's go over to the wargame. All right, we already had Sunday on yesterday's video, so it's just gonna be one unit today. Let's see. Oh, West German tank. It can only be the Keiler. The Keiler is the only other tank in this price range. Right, you got the two M48s, which are 20 and 25 points each, I believe. You got a 30-point Leopard, a 40-point Leopard, one that is, a 65-point Leopard, a 70-point Keiler, 80-point Leopard 2, and a 100-point Leopard 2A1. Okay, that is funny. Alright, well, that was a quick one. Yeah, only one more Gimel today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.